Well, everyone, the time has come. I did a battery test between the iPhone SE 2020 and the Samsung Galaxy S10e, and what I found was actually extremely interesting. So I took your guys' opinion even more from last time, and I tested even more apps, so that was much better. You see, we're living when we're learning. So basically what I did is I set a timer right next to my phones, and I basically documented how long these things would take until I could see some pretty big noticeable changes between both battery percentages. So I charged both up to 100%, the iPhone SE2 and the Galaxy S10e, and I put them side by side. I loaded up a bunch of tests. I did some similar benchmarks between both of them, Google Maps. I played some games on both of them. I watched some videos on both, and I periodically checked in on both of them. And within the first 30 minutes to an hour, I saw that there really wasn't a big difference between both of them. The iPhone SE2 did kind of look like it was almost catching up or keeping up with the Galaxy S10e towards the beginning, which is really good. And like I said, I periodically made videos of both of them. So around that 2 hour mark, I made some more, and 3 hour and 4 hour. I basically stopped it around 4.5 hours because I was like, okay, there's a pretty big difference. I already know which one's going to die sooner than the other one. And like I said, I would use them occasionally. I would go into the App Store. I would go do Google Maps, but I put the screen brightness all the way up on both of them. All the apps were clear on the background except the ones that I loaded on both, connected to the same Wi-Fi, no cell, no nothing like that. And I did find out ultimately that the Galaxy S10e had the much better battery life than the iPhone SE 2020. Now with the SE2, we already kind of knew it didn't have the best battery life, but I could have sworn next to the S10e, I thought this phone was probably gonna, be kind of the same as the SE2, to be honest. I always knew that on iOS, it doesn't take that many resources or anything like that, but the difference between both of these is insane. And like I said, the brightness was up on both of them. I had all the same apps on both. I loaded up Google Maps and all these different ones, Real Racing 3, Temple Run, I loaded those up. I checked in again at around that 3.5 hour mark, and I saw that the S10e was at 71% battery, where my iPhone SE2 was at around 37% battery, which is insane. That is a humongous difference between both of them. And like I stated, dude, I didn't know the SE2 was going to be this bad, but compared to both, there's a really, really big difference between both of them. Again, with the SE2, we knew it wasn't the best, but it's still pretty crazy. And then about an hour after that, I looked at them again, and it was around that 4 hour, 12-minute mark, 4 hour and a half, or whatever it was. The S10e was at 66% battery, where the iPhone SE2 was at 22% battery. And I knew at this point the iPhone SE2, when it hits below 20%, it's going to get into that, low battery mode. And I was like, you know what? I think I know which one is going to last the other one. So the S10e definitely has the better battery life when it comes down to both of them. You're probably, if the SE2, if I kept it going, the SE2 was probably going to die at around the same time that the S10e was around 50%. So you're getting almost 50% better battery life on the Galaxy S10e than on the iPhone SE2 based off my tests. Again, my tests aren't perfect. Both of these battery healths were almost near 100%, to be honest. Now the SE2 is still a great phone, I think, for the price and everything, but when it comes down to the battery life and everything, definitely the S10e won. But I still like the SE2. I think it still has a lot of value. It's just the thing with the battery life, man. It just isn't as great as you might think. Now I compared this battery life to my iPhone 8 and my iPhone XS, I think, and my iPhone 6s, and as you can see, it got into the low battery mode. And I saw that, yeah, it was kind of keeping up for most of those phones, but with this one, there's a big difference. The S10e definitely won here. So that's really pretty much it, guys. If you have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys would check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.